AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, that one's picked off. Using the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, South Carolina. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Roberts. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception.
Deep shot toward the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Defense showing blitz here. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Porter.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense now set up 1st and goal after a critical roughing the passer penalty. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Wrapped down the middle, it's Smith. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Hands off to the left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. To bootleg here. On the move now. That's reeled in. It's Hamilton. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. He's got room to run. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off a play act.
Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. It's an out-route. The catch made. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Barber. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Breaks into open space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. Man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. An inside give now from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Turns it loose downfield. What a catch! Now here he goes. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Handoff to the back. He gets loose.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He makes the grab. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Third down coming up after that running play. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll run it here. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. To throw.
Moves out of the pocket. It's another deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running.
They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Running back with the football. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff for the single back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Johnson. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Smith.
Making people miss. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. And this is why this guy is so tough to defend. The athleticism and quickness to be able to make a play when it looks like nothing is there. Use his feet to evade the pressure and fires an absolute dart for a first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Heading left after the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Roberts. And the gain just good enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. And looking to throw now on first down.
Looking deep for late game heroics. And is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
They look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. He could go. Touchdown, Ohio State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Automatic on the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win.
Looking to pass, it's Johnson. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory?
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He flips it to the back across the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down.
Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Dropping back, it's Sayan. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
He lets it rip. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
And that will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.